Alright, we're back. We're playing some Ghostface, and we're on the Myers map. Let's go. I usually don't really change my build that much at all when I play Ghostface. I really find this to just be my most, like, favorite build that I like to run. But I kind of spawned in a weird area, so I really don't know where the hell these people could have ended up. Because I'm right smack in the middle of the street. Corrupt usually blocks the gens that they spawn on, pretty much. Well, it's actually supposed to be, the ones that are close proximity or whatever, but they tend to spawn them on those gens, so I just figured I would see some scratch marks or something, but I just didn't really see anything for a good amount of time here. That's kind of strange. But we do hear them here, so we're going to try to, like, crouch and try to get some quick stalking, just little peeks there. They probably heard me. Somebody does try to reveal. Go ahead and lean off of this wall, too, and then they have no choice but to vault this window. I'm looking right at them, so... Now we just drop down, hit our stalk, boom, they're marked. Let's go. We're going to start it off real early with this. They have nowhere to go, so they're down. Damages the gen for the 8%. It'll keep progressing. We're just going to go ahead and instantly get the hook here. And this is why I say to get your stalks in, like, when you can. And I got ambitious here. You're going to see this. I'm trying to get her into the basement. But I thought I could make it. I just really don't. Like, I really don't. Oh man, it was way too far away. I was like, I should have just hooked up top, like, or just down, or if they got down to in the house, it would have been easier. But I tried, I tried to be different. But I figured I could probably get a pallet out of it, which is exactly what they do. We shimmy to the side. Yep, they immediately pre-drop, and we just recharge our cloak here. Now they're running to the side of the building instead of going into it. They're trying to hug the wall really hard. I'm like, yeah, that's wonderful. I'm just gonna night shroud this area here. We're gonna go and loop around there. We do hit the Nancy. She's using the perk to start yelling, which really, doesn't really matter. Now you're gonna see the biggest like shambles like I've ever recorded at this point. But as you saw there, the aim assist should have connected. I'm really calling bullshit on that. Like I should have got the hit there, but it is what it is. As you can see off the rip, they're trying to go for blinds. They already know that they're always going to fail. Like, come on now. So you get our hook there, pretty much for free. Sounds easy. We see the guy running to the right side, just crouching behind a car for some reason. I don't really know what the hell he's doing. Of course, they finished that gen because I haven't checked that area, but we know that they're going to try to come back around. They do reveal. I was, like, if I could have got the stock, I would, but I'm just like, nah, it's no point in trying to... get the hit in there when there's really no need to do that, because you already know somebody's gonna go for the save. So they just curve around. That's fine. We're just very much just waiting for somebody to come for the save. But we know we heard somebody behind me, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit this person, get them on the ground, and then we can just go for Nancy now. But yeah, this is how you create the pressure, man. She's like running toward me or something like that. We just back all the way up, you know what I'm saying? Because they're only running towards you because they have endurance. There's no other reason why they would do that. But they do end up getting the heal here. I do hit them, but they who have made for this because why wouldn't they? Because he has endurance for literally no reason, and obviously we hit them, and she's like healed or whatever. But we are gonna try to follow her around. She doesn't have any pallets to work with. She's looking behind her really hard, trying to think she's gonna spin. Ooh, spin somebody. It doesn't work on me. But we do know that they're gonna try to go for the blind again, so I fake it for a little while, see if they try to come around. They don't. They waste a lot of time. So you pick up, but they're just not gonna make it. So we're gonna go ahead and hook them in the open again. And as you can see, it's not like my perfect game at all, you know what I'm saying? It really is not. But I do want to showcase this game for you guys so that you can see that, you can, with your skill, you know what I'm saying, with your knowledge of the game and stuff like that, you can still be able to pull the game back, regardless. So we do get the hit on them now, so now they're injured. Regardless of who we go after, really makes not a single difference, so. We just knock her down, and then we can just go for Nancy. She has no other option but to either go around me or go back down the hole. She ran all the way around the area for some reason, so I already knew that she didn't know what the hell she was doing. So we're gonna go ahead and hook her. The Jake here is just kind of flying to go for me, but still just has no options. He's injured. I'm not going to follow him. And we can just go ahead and take her out the game. Now, this is the one time that Made for This is actually doing something, which is kind of interesting to see. Because it actually, I think it would have, like, if they had, I just kind of waited because I figured Made for This, maybe Buckle Up combo, which is, of course, as you can see, immediately has endurance, so I figured, yeah, probably Buckle Up as well. I mean, why wouldn't they, right? And we could just break the pallet on this side. They have no choice but to go to the left, which is just what they do. We saw the other person go to the right. They're hugging that wall. I'm like, golly, man. But because I activate Nice Shot within Chase, she can't see the red light, so because you have to look behind them in order for them to see. She's just wasting a lot of time just swerving around. Really doesn't make a single difference. We knock her straight down and go ahead and hook her. His timing was completely garbage. So we just go ahead and hook her now. Now we go for him. And this is the type of pressure that I like to apply. As you can see, I'm not really like marking too many people. And I've gotten comments like that. Oh, you're not using his power. I actually am using his power. He has Insidious. He can crouch, and he can also mark people. I don't really have to necessarily mark everybody I see. Tell him no because he's ass. But I don't have to mark that many people. It's just my playstyle. I will mark if I can, as you saw like from earlier. Like if I get the opportunity to do so, like say they're unaware, or they're like unhooking or something, I can go for an easy stock, and that'll be good to 99. But a lot of the time, like because of how the reveal mechanics are, we saw her in the back there. Because of how the reveal mechanics are, they're very like buggy sometimes. Like you'll be behind a wall and still be getting revealed and shit like that. So I just go for, you know, what I can, and then I'll break myself out of Night Shroud, just so that I have it available when I need it. Now we have our Night Shroud active here because she doesn't know where I'm coming from, and that's what we need. Because a lot of the survivors will be relying on the red light. We're able to turn it off manually, which is great, and then we can go ahead and just knock her down because she goes for a really bad vault. So she's hooked now, and now we can go ahead and make our way back toward the hook now because, you know, they're going for the save. So honestly, like, this is probably, like I said, not a perfect match, but it still goes to show that you can still make a comeback, like, irregardless of, you know, a mistake you've made here and there, because you know, you need to understand that you still have a chance. It may be slim, but you still have a chance to make a comeback. And also decision making within that moment. And then this decision I decided to go for is go for her. She's injured. Now, I think that I wasn't really sure how to optimally really chase on this, but she also was like struggling to get the reveal because of all the of everything that's in the way and stuff like that, and how like I'm hugging the wall and I'm trying to stay out of her line of sight and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to rely on Bloodlust to give me these speed boosts that I need, because like this vault is just really long and I'm somehow not able to actually like get it. I'm not too sure if vaulting was the better play, but I figured I would just keep following her. She's gonna be pretty much dead anyway, so there's really no reason to not chase her, because they're not gonna be on gens. I mean, they're healing themselves. So we're just gonna go ahead and hook her here. It is her first hook, but that's completely fine. Her Nice Shot is pretty much charged by now. And then we can go ahead and follow through to go check on the generators, because all the gens are on the side she's hooked anyway. So we can pretty much just take a look around if we see any scratch marks, which we do see one right in front of us. That's why we're kind of looking to the left here. When we do see somebody over there, we're gonna like crouch and like lean off there. And that's something else that I will cover in the Ghostface guide when it does come out, which is obviously that you need to be aware of your surroundings and where to lean off of. You know, well, a lot of the time you may not see people actually do that, so we're gonna go ahead and follow through here now. And this is gonna be pretty simple for us, because we still have one person injured, one person's already pretty much 99, regardless of who we go after. So we're gonna go ahead and mark Jake here. Probably one of like the lean spots you may not have been aware of, or just it's called awareness really, of how to play Ghostface and stuff like that. And I just do have a lot of experience. I play a lot of Ghostface mainly, you know, but I do like to switch it up. He's just kind of running at this point. I don't really know what the hell he's doing, so I'm just gonna knock him down now. But yeah, like just being able to like know where to lean off of and get your stocks in is exactly something that I highly recommend if you are starting with Ghostface and stuff like that. It's not a killer that I recommend for beginners, and so that's why I want to create a guide for you guys so that you can kind of still have fun with Ghostface, and also, you know, be able to play at the higher levels. So obviously, now I'm just kind of looking around. I don't want to use my Night Shroud just yet because in case I do spot them, I just want to be immediately in Night Shroud and immediately mark. But I figure that the only gen I haven't checked is in the back here, so we activate the Night Shroud. We're really close to them, and we do get the free mark on them. So either one that we go after will go down. So now we can. I pretty much just did the little swing there just for fun. And then we're just going to keep baiting to the side. Is he's trying to just, I guess, heal or something? I don't know what happened there. So we just straight up knock her down. Pretty much guaranteeing that we get the win here. So I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you can leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and do all the YouTube things. If you want to see more Ghostface content, you could definitely do all the YouTube stuff and leave a comment saying we want Ghostface and stuff like that. Because he is my favorite killer to play at. I think he's one of my favorites, even though he's not really considered one of the best in the game. So once again, you know, hope you learned something. Obviously, hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good one.